We've had letters from members of the public expressing concern about how effectively Devon and Cornwall police engage with neighbouring forces to address cross-border crime, especially in the more rural areas. What challenges do the police face in policing these areas, and how do you, for the public education, how do you manage the cross-border areas where we abut Somerset or Dorset, for example?
In very practical terms and on an operational basis, we have close links with both Dorset and Avon and Somerset. Two of my local policing areas border those neighbouring forces. We have good cross-border links. We have very close links with our intelligence unit and those units within Dorset and Avon and Somerset, so that any cross-border, and it's an invisible border, it shouldn't be seen as anything other than an invisible border, but cross-border criminality, the intelligence is not lost because of the close links between the differing intelligence units. That can then lead to joint cross-border tasking of resources. And if I could give a recent example, and this is one of many, but Op Tornado only a week and a half ago, all three forces were involved with Customs and Excise, with VOSA, with Trading Standards and with others. We had over 100 police officers and agency staff out on the roads bordering Dorset and Avon and Somerset. I myself paid a visit just to say hello to the officers on the ground, and over the period of that 8-hour operation we stopped in excess of 300 vehicles. That was primarily looking at metal theft and scrap metal crime, but in its broadest sense sends a real strong message that there's good, strong cross-border liaison taking place. We're currently planning in the processes of planning a large-scale cross-border operation. That's going to be led by members of the Special Constabulary, who have improved their relations with their counterparts in both Dorset and Avon and Somerset, and in the lead up to Christmas that operation will take place and will be quite a large-scale operation, and we will try and get what media coverage we can. So overall, I'm not complacent. There can always be room for improvement, but if the suggestion is that those cross-border links are not there, then I think I would counter that with some of the examples that I've just given.
So the border should be invisible to the public, really, effectively?
It is, and it makes it more complex because it's a different force area, but I can assure you the target criminals in Avon and Somerset are well known within Devon by my officers.
Commissioner, may just briefly, and then at the top end, again, just for the public, Operation Zephyr, which is the regional response to serious and organised crime. Devon and Cornwall, because we're the biggest force within the region, put financially the biggest asset into that. And that is the 5 forces of the South West, Gloucestershire, Avon and Somerset, Dorset, Devon and Cornwall and Wiltshire. And they work with the National Crime Agency, but other national agencies. You touched in your opening address in respect of the Modern Slavery Initiative. That was with the National Crime Agency, but also with the Gangmasters Licensing Association and also the local authority within Plymouth, whom I should actually recognise exceptionally well on the day as well. So even in the area of serious and organised crime, again, at that top end we work with our partners within the region and national agencies.